Oh, fuck.
It's time for some Duskblade Carnage. What's up, guys? How are we doing? I hope you're having a great day. I've got a juicy Duskblade game here for you. It was an absolute banger, super intense, super fun to play, very stressful, but yeah, it made for a super awesome game that I really enjoyed playing and commentating. So yeah, that's about it. If you could do me a favor and drop a like if you enjoy my videos, it helps a lot with the channel and I'd appreciate it. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. But without further ado, let's hop into this juicy Kha'Zix game. Now, there's just nothing better. There's nothing better, guys. There's nothing better than a hard carry Dark Harvest Duskblade game on Kha'Zix. There's just nothing better. I'm sorry. Like, if you want to dispute that, then go right ahead. But in my opinion, nothing will ever beat this playstyle. It's just so much fun. And right off the bat, I'm opening with a full clear, and we can see that Rakan actually level 1 ganks, which is really nice. And because we have the ward in the top side, we know the Nid's coming mid to maybe pick up a kill. But
how many times
still dies. By the way, something interesting this game is that you might hear some of my live reactions while playing this game because I accidentally had my mic on. And well, you can just see my raw reaction to every play that I make and every play that happens. So yeah. Now we see the Nid going into my jungle, and this is a bit annoying because we're not level 3 yet, and we have to get to level 3 ASAP. Okay, we get to level 3, nice. Unfortunately, Rakan gets chunked down, and my bot lane is getting hard pushed in. So what's going to happen here is the enemy bot lane is going to push into my jungle. Unfortunately, I face check for no apparent reason. I lose a bunch of HP. Really bad play by me. Rakan goes for a W, surfing flashes, it's good. Good by her. And now we're in a deep trouble because enemy team has full prior here. Silas goes in finally.
Holy shit,
and
why did he leave?
Yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty upset with that. I really wanted the Silas to come down, but for some reason he backed off, which makes no sense because he had prior in the first place and he just did not run down. Like, I don't know why it took him so long to come down, but you know, because of that, like, enemy team can show up and, you know, just destroy us. So
Donkey.
Yeah, it's just a bit frustrating. But at least we do get a kill out of that. At the very least, we get a kill. Our saving grace is that we get a treasure hunter stack and double longsword. So yeah, that's it's not terrible. And immediately after, I go down to the bot side. There's really nothing else for me, nowhere else for me to go. So I'm gonna try and run down and see if I can grab a pick or something here. But it seems like they know that area is probably warded, the path I just walked through. And yeah, we can see that the plant got used there, right in the bot side, so we know Nid is around. I'm just gonna insta-smite the crab. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try and go for an invade because we know that Psalms are down and we can potentially catch out the Nid out of position. Unfortunately, I guess wrong. She's actually not on a wolf, she's on a Gromp and she gets away just fine. So a somewhat waste of time for me. I get hit with a bit of poke as well, so not great. Overall, not great, and I'm forced to kind of just run back into my jungle and kind of just go for my camps. Like, it's just a bit unfortunate, really. On top of that, Silas dies as well. I don't really remember what I said there, but yeah. So yeah, really my only options are to go and take my camps. Now, the reason I don't do my raptors here is because I actually want to take my topside camps that are respawning because they give more experience. So that's what I was trying to go for here. I'm looking for a W flash, but I see the Nid actually body blocking the Z, so I can't go for the W flash there, which is why I just kind of jumped forward like a donkey there. I was definitely trying to go for the W flash on the Z, but yeah, no angle there, no angle. Pick up that crab there, that's nice. At the very least, we get 2 crabs, but they don't really they're not really valued that much right now. But we see a good opportunity to go on the Kled here, and Poppy W is going to stop him from running away. Get rid of his mount, and I'm going to try KS this, and then Rakan starts auto-attacking, and he takes the kill. And you can tell I'm frustrated with that, because I call him a donkey.
Why is he autoing there? Just let him...
yeah, so that Kled is definitely dead, and there's no real reason to for the Rakan to be autoing him there, but you know, it's whatever, it happens, mistakes get made. Yeah. It just really would have been nice if I got that kill, because it would have set me up even more in this game, but hey, it's whatever. And assist is fine as well, because we still get one of those stacks on the treasure hunter, and we also get the the Arbol collection stack as well. And now I finally get to go back and do my camps that have respawned. And then we're going to go bot side and probably take those two camps at the bottom as well. Yeah. So like I said, the reason I do the top side camps first is because I just wanted that XP boost. Like I wanted the bonus XP, put them back on cooldown so they give even more XP, and you know, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, and you can see these raptors don't really give much at all. I mean, the big camp, decent amount, I guess, but yeah. Just gonna go ahead and clear the Krugs next. Now, it's an interesting game because I'm able to run Dark Harvester because the team is so squishy, so I can actually afford to go a pretty selfish build and selfish playstyle, which is really fortunate actually, and it's pretty important in this game too. And you'll see that I play pretty. I play pretty individually for the most part. I think maybe. Anyway, Nid is down here. I'm just kind of hanging around to see if she tries something, but not really gonna happen. It looks like she's gonna walk in, but then she traps. I get hit by a spear, and it looks like she wants to jump on me, but that would be a bad idea because I can just burst it down. And yeah, nothing's really gonna happen here because we have the range disadvantage, and on top of that, we also have mid lane who is coming down right now as we speak to roam on us. And this is why I'm like, guys, back off, get away from the tower, because Zed is here. Hello, Zed. He's going to try and go in. He decides to ult ignite me. He plays this exceptionally bad, by the way. He uses all of his abilities and wastes them, but it doesn't matter because Rakan's going to go down. Ash is trying to play it nicely. Silas just goes for sure. Like, what? He throws his E out when there's a Seraphine right in front of him. He misses this chain, so now we're in a very awkward position. Enemy team still trying their hardest to get a pick from us. Silas finally goes in and kills the Jhin. And yeah, really all like...
This guy sucks so much.
Really
No way, no way he's not just trolling.
Look, I'm sorry, this is... Yeah, I was a bit...
Like
I'm like hard questioning Silas throughout the whole game. Not the very nicest way of putting it, but you know, I mean, I was just so questionable, the stuff he's doing in the other game.
There's a Seraphine in front of him, and he tries to
like
like...
And there's really like nothing else I can do there without dying. I either have to burn my flash or my leap or whatever in exchange for a kill, and I really don't want to do that. I don't want to die again and give away gold for no reason. I want to stay alive and keep my tempo, and that's like really important as Kha'Zix. If you die, like, you just get fucked. You should only really go for like Hail Mary plays and, you know, 1-for-1 trades if you absolutely have to. But yeah. Also, there's a trick there that you can do on the blue buff and Gromp. If your blue buff is like one hit away, you can actually just use your W to finish off the blue while also hitting the Gromp, and that way you'll you know, you save an auto attack, so you can use it on the Gromp instead. So that's kind of useful. Anyway, Ashe lands an absolutely massive arrow on the mid lane, and she's gonna be hitting hella banger arrows, by the way, this game. Actually banger arrows, and you know, fair play to them. They pick up the Zed in the mid lane. That's actually really good because that gives me an opportunity to go into the enemy jungle and look for a counter jungle. Ooh, hey, look, a red buff, delicious. I gotta be careful though because my top lane is gone and based. Also, Rakan's not here, and Silas is very low, so I don't actually have as much power as I'd like. That's fine though. We just take the red and piss off out of there. Catch you later, smell you later, mate. And yeah, that's about it. So now, basically my idea is that I want to try and get my Duskblade, and then I want to try and go for Herald. I could actually recall right now and just get the Duskblade by selling my potion, but I don't want to do that because obviously I'm so close to it anyway, and look at all this gold that I can take anyway. Enemy team's going to get the dragon, not a big deal, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter all too much. I'm really just putting much less emphasis on dragon nowadays, especially in the early game, because it takes so long to take and it's huge time investment. My Ashe is going to go down to the enemy team. Looks like Nidalee's going to try and invade my jungle. I see her walking up here, so I'm going to stealth from the fog. Seraphine's going to try on me, but I flash and I finish off the Nidalee as well, and then I'm going to finish off this Seraphine for a double kill. Well played indeed. I know.
Nice.
I know. I'm just like that. All right, not to be egotistical or anything, but you know, I thought that was pretty.
These Ashe arrows there.
I thought that was pretty clean. Yeah, Ashe, again, lands another banger arrow on the mid lane. I don't know how she does it, but she's been doing it, and it's been really nice, so yeah. Just before I recall though, I'm going to take some of my camps, just because I can. Yep. There we go, recall straight away. I have 2.1k gold, so I need to go and spend that. Zed goes down and kills the Rakan. Hate to see it. And get the Dustblade finally. Going for a Serrated Dirk next because I just figured I feel like the damage is more important here. I'm going to be slow as fuck without buying boots, but you know, obviously I'll get those later. Poppy does a good job at throwing away the Nid. See you later. And she's actually going to get out. Really well played, Poppy. Nice, nice, nice. I actually thought this game was quite well played from my team. Aside from that atrocious early game, I mean, you saw it, right, guys? That early game was an absolute shitfest, but you know, I do think my team played it quite well. We all came together in the end, so fair play to these guys. So, like I said, I'm going to stick to my plan. I'm going to try and look for Herald around here. We did see the Nidalee chuck a spear onto the Herald, so yes, there we go. Hello, she's leashing it for us. That's really kind of her. And I don't think she even expected us to do this right now. I actually don't think she expected this, because the mark ran out on the Herald, so she can't actually see that we're doing it here. And we do manage to pick it up just like that, because we have so much damage in our runes, and we have so much lethality and so much damage. Like, yeah, just crazy. We're very, very strong right now, because I've got the treasure hunter stacks and I've managed to get my items. And yeah, another Ash arrow is coming. Does it hit? Ooh, very close, very close. Would have been cool if that hit, but still actually quite risky because he's still on the tower. Yeah, we see the Nid in the bot side, so what can we do now? That is the question. I can either go top or mid, although I don't really want to go mid because Zed has kill pressure over me, and we only really want to go mid unless, I mean, if my team can CC him. So yeah, that's why I'm just kind of hovering around, because I'm expecting Zed to have some backup, but he goes in on his own against Rakan and Silas. Turns out he doesn't. Rakan actually hits 6 here, and he CCs the Zed for me, so I can pick up a nice and clean kill on him.
Man,
this is
no worries.
yeah, it was actually good timing, on the Rakan. And yeah, I don't think the Zed expected that, to be honest. Now we see a good opportunity on the top lane. Rakan's going to go ahead and hit the W. I'm going to jump over, chunk him down with an ISO Q, try and get rid of his mount. Got it. I'm going to W him over the wall. We missed that, of course. I mean, you know we're not going to hit that. Like, hello? I dropped the Herald just because I want to try and add some pressure to this Kled who's under the tower. And my team is going to go ahead and pick him up very, very comfortably. Nice. And we see the Nid over here. May as well use the Herald to try and get some turret plating. Nid lands a nice juicy spear, but she will die if she goes on these two. So she's obviously being very, very careful of that. I actually reckon she could have... Nah, I don't know. She could have possibly gone on the Rakan there, but who knows, who knows. I'm not really sure if she could. We'll see. Anyway, Silas is going to go in. I'm not really sure why, but you know, he's feeling himself. He's feeling himself going 1v2 against... oh, 1v3 actually, okay. And he gets shut down. Nid is actually on my blue, but she doesn't see me yet, so I'm going to hit her with an ISO Q and tell her, hey, that's my blue. Piss off, mate. And she's going to hit me with a, no, fuck you, mate. With a spear to the face. But that's fine because I do defend my jungle quite comfortably. No way a Nid can actually walk up to me at any point in time here. Enemy team is so squishy that if they do walk up, they take a lot of damage. The only person that can reliably kill me here is Zed. So that's the only guy we need to be careful of in this scenario. So this is a good base because we're going to be up for Dragon. And we're also going to have the Ghost Blade. We're back on the Ghost Blade and some boots. So we're fast. We have a lot of damage. And yeah, honestly, this is a really, really good base. I'm trying to run down to Dragon, but... yeah, okay, yeah, I get a bit frustrated here because, see, Silas is in the top side. When Dragon's up, I don't really know why he's there because we should actually be contesting this, but, like, now we kind of have to try anyway. But when I look back at it, yeah, we shouldn't have done this. This is a 2v5 engage here from Rakan, and then it just goes to shit. We have no follow-up. I can't get there in time to follow up, get rid of the Kled mount. That's all I can do. Trying to just peel back and try and help out the Poppy in whatever way I can. I gotta dodge that. We chunked down the Nid, a lot of damage there. I could actually potentially play this right and kill like 3 of them there, but it's just way too risky, and we don't want to take that risk and give ourselves, I mean, give the enemy team our shutdown, you know? We just don't want to do that. It's not worth it. We should have just let that go because for some reason Silas was splitting top when we all know that Dragon's coming up. And this is actually a crucial point in the game because I realized, yeah, we're just not making good calls. Like, I just noticed this in, like, right in this moment that my team is not going to make the calls necessary to win this game. And so from this moment on, I actually start being more vocal with my pings and stuff. Anyway, I see a good pick on the Jhin, and unfortunately he does have flash, and I get super greedy and I flash for him. Thankfully I do get the kill, but still, honestly, that's really
Why
really
is this
bad.
guy just top?
I shouldn't be doing
He's actually
that.
trolling, I swear.
And yeah, he can go. I can see complaining that Silas is top when Dragon's up. But again, like, we didn't communicate that, and so we need to, like, be more vocal from here on out. The fact that, you know,
Actually,
I want to go for a certain objective, I need to ping the shit out of it beforehand so that we can properly set up and plan. And yeah, that's just how the game is going to be from this point.
nice one. Try and 1v1.
Yeah. Khan is going to try 1v1. Seraphine and Silas is going to be in some trouble here. I'm going to come down and try and help him. He does get away though, that's kind of nice. Unfortunately, I don't have much prior here, so I've got to be extra careful. Seraphine's going to try and take my grumple, you know, hit me over the wall. Not going to happen. Just going to try and get my camps and stabilize just a little bit. Yeah, no sense for going... it doesn't really make sense to go for, like, super high risk kills in this scenario, because all I really need to do to stay ahead is to play reactively and kind of make sure I'm maintaining my farm. That way I can just progress nicely into scaling harder, getting my third item, you know, just becoming unstoppable. So this was a crucial point in the game. I decided to go for the evolved R. I could actually have easily gone for evolved E, but yet again, I'm saying in this game, I didn't want to take the risk. So I decided to go for the evolved R because I knew that when the time comes, I would need the evolved R desperately to make the necessary picks for our team comp to kind of succeed in. So yeah, that's why I'm really comfortable with evolved R second. I could definitely go E here because they're so squishy and I could have hard carried this shit, but yeah. Alright, I jump on the Kled here, is trying to ult away, but it's not going to happen. I pick up the Kled, fight's going to break out, we're going to go on my Ashe. Big Seraphine ult from Silas, and so we're going to try and follow up on that. Unfortunately, I don't have Leap, so imagine if I had Evolved E here, would have been great, but Evolved R is going to let me stealth onto the Jhin, and he's not going to expect it, and I pick up the Jhin in isolation. These guys are really clumped up together, and Nidalee can reveal me, keep that in mind, so I can't use my invisibility to stay alive there. Poppy's going to get nicked by some CC. It's really unfortunate. She's going to go down, and I'm going to do my best to leg the fuck out of there. Seraphine still has an ulti, so she's going to try ulti me, but I still have my leap up, thankfully, because I'm not stupid enough to use it like a donkey, and it does come off cooldown just in time for me to get out. So yeah, nice. Definitely could have gone better, but you know, I think that was like a 2-for-2 trade, or maybe 2-for-3. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm still getting value from it. I got like 2 kills there, so I'm actually scaling very, very good. Very, very well, comfortably. So if I play this right, I can just shit on that entire team, because this is a team comp that is not really good at keeping Kha'Zix at bay. They don't have too much hard CC to work with. The only things I really need to keep in mind are Zed's burst, Seraphine ulti and her CC, and Nidalee revealing me. That's the only few things that I need to keep in mind. Otherwise, like, if I can find them in isolation, I'm pretty much just gonna one-shot them out of the blue. Okay, so see what I'm doing here, right? I immediately ping the dragon, and I also ping Silas at the same time. That way Silas actually knows to come down. And look what he's doing now. He's coming down. Hallelujah! It's a miracle, right? Like, this is super important, because if I didn't do this, then Silas probably would have just stayed top and probably just kept farming while dragon was up. And, you know, we do want Silas down here for this dragon. And hopefully this dragon goes a little better, right? Right? Hopefully. Okay, Poppy's gonna come into the river and try and go for something here. I'm gonna use my R evolve and go in. I find a good pick, but yet again, the issue is that I get fucking revealed by the Nidalee. Thankfully, though, this actually gives my team a good opening to engage, and we do pick up the Zed. And enemy team is running for the absolute life. Silas does a good job at hitting the E, and Kled is going to go down. Nice, guys. Very nice. I was really happy with my team here because they did... I mean, like, this is what happens when we group, right? Like, their team is so squishy, we can just kind of steamroll them if we start grouping, and sure enough, that's what happened. Dallas is a very broken champ. But this is so unfortunate, right? Silas is going to get hit by a trap, so he drops super low. He can't actually go on the Jin there, who's ulting into the dragon pit. Nidalee is still alive, so she has pressure over the dragon, and she's kind of hanging around the back, waiting for a good chance to go and get the steal. Silas is going to try and stop the Nidalee, but it's not going to happen. And my team gets hitting the dragon. And Nid's going to jump on the wall and hit the dragon. Why did they keep hitting it? Honestly, they should just gotten off it, tried to go on the Jin. Maybe I should have pinged that as well. Rakan hits a last minute W to save, to knock up the Jin. I'm going to try and R-evolve closer to him. I flash on him, get the Jin. I'm going to go on the Seraphine next, one shot, auto Q W, so much damage. And I have one more cast of R-evolve, so I walk up to the Jin with the R-evolve. Sorry, not the Jin, Zed. I try and burst down the Kled as much as I can. I get rid of his mount, but I'm not going to have enough sustain to keep myself alive. And I go down, god damn. This is such a good game. This is such a good game, man. Well played to the enemy team. Well played to Nidalee there. Like, I can't... I probably should have communicated to my team to just get off the drag and gone on the Jin instead, but, you know, it is what it is. Mistakes happen, and enemy team has 3 dragons now. That was a very...
was it after he killed
like, I don't think that was worth for us, but at the same time, right, I got so much gold there. I got so many kills that it's just super worth for me individually, because I do get the Edge of Night there now, and the Edge of Night is just going to be super useful for, you know, kind of staying alive and just making sure I get those picks safely. And yeah, that's what's going to be important here. So yeah, we gotta contest that last dragon, because if we don't, enemy team's going to get soul, and if enemy team gets soul, I'm going to explode like a fucking cockroach, and we don't want that, right? We really don't want that. So yeah. Okay, here I ping the Herald because... Wait, no, I have Herald. Yeah, okay. So, Herald's not up. It's bloody 22 minutes, Tinjus. What are you saying, mate? So, I'm going to look for a pick here. Jin looks very, very submissive here. And we're going to pick up the Jin with a nice pick there. Drop the Herald immediately after because I need to use it. It's going to expire soon. And right now, we want to try and get this tower here. So, I'm going to walk up and try and... maybe apply some pressure. Unfortunately, Herald's going to go down instantly, but because we got the pick, there's no wave clear from the Jin, and so we're able to walk up and take this tower quite easily. There we go. Nice, nice. So, yeah. Poppy's actually going to go fucking maniac mode, and she's going to walk behind the tower. Oh, this was absolutely super risky from her, but of course, enemy team doesn't really want to engage on the Poppy, because then we can follow up after they use all their abilities, so yeah, that's not a good idea for the enemy team. And with that being done, we're going to take that small victory and kind of just run back and see if we can get our camps. The Grump is gone. Unlucky. My life is miserable. You hate to see it. And then we're going to... I think I do want to recall here. Yeah, okay. So we recall, and we're going to go for the Last Whisper next, because I want that armor pen to make sure I'm not getting countered by armor. Notice that the Nidalee has a Zhonya's, so this Last Whisper is going to help against the Nidalee. Obviously, you have to keep in mind the Zhonya's as well. Zed is going to try and go on the Rakan. Rakan plays this super well, watch. Okay, so he drops the R, and he's going to be able to speed away comfortably. That's really nice, actually. I'm going to see a good opportunity to go in, find the Nidalee, but the armor is doing her wonders, as you can see. I just can't do enough damage to kill her there. Really unfortunate, and yeah, Rakan's going to get picked again with the Seraphine ulti. Silas is going to get caught out, but he's going to make it out very, very comfortably. Thank you so much, Silas, for not dying there. And then Poppy's gonna get chain CC'd here. Really just not a good angle for us to engage on, because well, we have one who's recalled and one that's dead, so we yeah, like our CC is gone, and then enemy team's actually walking up, staying around the Baron, and that was actually really close. I shouldn't have been up that far without the vision, but thankfully I was sweeping and I did manage to jump out just in time. And yeah, man, now it's just kind of a bit of an intermission period. What can I do in this intermission period, right? Like, what can I do? I can probably just take my camps, of course, and then my thought process here was to go topside, but then Rakan actually pings the dragon, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. I forgot, they're on soul point. Yeah, of course, we need to go down and contest this dragon, because if we don't, it's going to be a bit shit, mate. So yeah, we want to make sure these guys don't get that goddamn dragon, because if they do, it's fucked. And I make a mistake here. I go for my raptors, get super greedy, whilst my team is actually engaging in a fight here. They don't get any picks, unfortunately, which sucks. But I'm going to try and look for a pick. I'm going to use my R from the bush, run up to the Z, one-shot the Z. I'm going to cleave down the Z. Fuck, that's so much damage on the Kled. Taking off his entire mount in one hit. One-shot the Kled. Hello, how's it going? I want to go back in, but I just lost my last cast of R, so I can't go back in. And I get hit by a mark, so like even more reason to back off there. Poppy's going to be in trouble here. I'm going to try and look for something here. I could jump on the Seraphine, but it's so risky, but she gets abandoned by a team, and I'm going to smite QW her for the kill. Now, this is a very, 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 very dangerous part of the game, because if I go in and I die, they can get Baron.
So
I have to just wait for my R to come up. I'm honestly giving them this dragon. I'm assuming they're going to get it, but Rakan is coming. I just need to wait for the Rakan, and I need to wait for my ulti. I go in with my ulti. Turns out they haven't done the dragon fast enough yet. I make a mistake though. I can't get to the Jhin in time, and I just make a huge mistake. I leave the Nidalee alive, but it's fine because Ashe with a banger arrow kills the Nid.
No, it's okay.
Oh my god, this game is so nasty. I swear, it's such a fun game to watch. And so we're gonna get the dragon now. We have no smite, but it's fine. We do manage to secure it, ladies and gentlemen. We just prevented the dragon soul. Thank goodness. Our ulti came up just in time, and the Rakan came up just at the perfect time for us to get it in that pit and contest it. It's so juicy, man. I can't believe that. That's such good timing. And with Nidalee dead, we actually decide to go for the dragon here. And with this, sorry, not the dragon, the Baron. This is not a fucking dragon. It's a Baron. Enemy team's gonna try and contest, but the Baron is very, very low on HP. I'm gonna stick on the Baron, try and secure it. I secure the Baron. I one-shot the Kled, trying to go on the Jhin now, but I don't have any gap closes. My team is going to jump on the Seraphine, and I'm going to W for one last Dark Harvest stack. Oh, so good, man. Like, I'm so happy with this game. And just like that, we turn the tables, pick up a dragon, pick up the Baron, and we get the Ceruldas, and we get another serrated Dirk because we are insane. Oh man, this game was so fucking fun. It was also very stressful at the beginning. It was also very stressful, but after we got the Baron, it's like kind of smooth sailing from here on out. Yeah, so now what do, right? We have the Baron. We pretty much need to kind of just look for a pick and try and, you know, take down these towers on the outer side of the map. Silas is pushing bot, so we are probably going to get that tower very comfortably, yes. And looks like right now we're doing a 1-3-1 and a formation where Poppy is going to be splitting top, and Silas is also here on the bot side pushing down bot. And in the meantime, I'm just kind of hanging around here. This is not Kha'Zix's strongest point, obviously. He can't really walk up too far. Needs to wait for isolation and all that shit. Good champion, by the way. Zed is over here. Looks like he wants to go in on me. I'm going to be very careful because Zed is a Zed, and Zed always have kill pressure over you for the most part, unless you're extremely fed. But yeah, Poppy's doing a good job. We're applying some decent pressure over here, and in the meantime, Poppy will get that top tower. And yeah, pretty much just have to hang around here, guys. Like, that's all I can do. We just got to wait and be patient. Silas is going to recall, so I'm going to take his place and try and push the bot lane, but then Kled walks up way too far. Use the blast cannon over the wall. Look at my damage on this guy. Holy! I thought this Kled would be super tanky, but I'm so strong. I'm basically full build, and this guy has no armor, so I absolutely just obliterate him, even without isolation there. Although I did have some isolation to work with there. But yeah, man, that's some damage right there. Ooh, can you imagine pre-durability patch? We would have absolutely annihilated him. That would have been funny. But yeah. We finally hit 16, and now it's time for the wings, baby. Of course, we're gonna go crazy with the wings. And yeah, I don't know, man. My favorite time of the game. My favorite time of the game. I love Kha'Zix so much. Did you know that? I don't know, man. Something, this champ just hits different. Okay, so Rakan is actually gonna die to the Jhin, but it doesn't matter because me and Poppy are pressuring the side lanes. Take down the inhibitor here. Fight's gonna break out. Big Seraphine ult from thingy. Gonna try a double jump Zed, but I missed the Q actually, and then he ults, and then I missed the W as well. I got a reset on the Nidalee though. Find a good chance to go on the Jhin. Isolation doesn't matter here because I'm so ahead. Kill the Jhin and then jump on the Seraphine next. Q the Kled, jump out, try and flash back in, miss the W because I'm shit, and because of that I die. And Man, if I didn't die there, we would actually just ended the game here, but Poppy's actually gonna just kind of... she can't take this. She does no damage. So, yeah, we're gonna have to just kind of come back and see how she's doing. So, we're back. Poppy actually managed to get the 2 towers, but she obviously doesn't have enough damage to get the Nexus itself. So, we're still in this game. We pick up the Hydra because I wanted that rounding out of the build. And I pick up an elixir as well, so we're ready to absolutely cause carnage and go crazy. But yeah, it's kind of difficult, right? Because of course we need to keep in mind the Seraphine ult and all the CC and stuff, and the reveals from Nid. Yeah, honestly, just a bit awkward to kind of engage in a fight against these guys, especially when they're always grouped. So we're gonna play it slow, get the dragon, and yeah, now it's just time to kind of push down mid. 2 inhibitors down on the side, Nexus is open, so surely we can just waltz in and try and end the game, right? Silas TP gonna come in, and really all I have to do here is kind of just be patient. If the enemy team engages, they kind of just lose the game, because I'm kind of peeling back for my team with my raw damage and burst threat, so yeah. And this is the hardest part. It's the hardest area in the game to engage in, because enemy team can see you coming. The only time you can be hidden is when you're behind the wall like I am here. We're going to go on the Kled here. Unfortunately, he's going to get out, so that kind of sucks. Rakana's going to go in. I don't know what happened to him, but he dies. And so we have left with no engage. Big Hydra damage on the wave there. Do you notice that? Super nice. And yeah, we're just trying to walk up and trying to see if we can do anything, but no, it's just not the play. I guess the play here is to just back off and go for the Baron, right? Because as it stands, we're very low health, and you know, we are just not going to have anything happen here. But man, this is so bad. No, we jump in. Stun goes onto the Nidalee, but I mean, I do kill her, but then I get chain CC and I get destroyed. So it's really not worth it for us to do that. It's not a big deal. Like, I'm still gonna be massively ahead, even with that happening. So it's not a huge. It's not a game loser, but it does kind of delay the game a little bit. And so now enemy team is actually gonna try and do the Baron. Rakan, absolute legend, gonna kill the Jhin here by himself.
Never mind.
Just kidding. Seraphine presses W, outplayed by the way. He actually does a really good job at getting away here, and he's gonna run away and juke out the Zed with his W, but the Zed's gonna ult him and he's gonna go down.
No, why?
Just kidding. He's not. He's an absolute legend, and he is on his and gets away alive. Wow, that's actually super well played. But yeah, here's the moment you wanted, right? Enemy team is on the Baron. Poppy's gonna threaten them away with an ulti. She misses the ulti, unlucky, but I'm coming, guys. They're gonna get the Baron, but it doesn't matter because look at their base. Their whole base is getting destroyed by minions. Haha. They get the Baron, but it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna ping. Go, guys, kill the team. Poppy's gonna kill the Zed. Watch this. I revolve in, double jump, Seraphine onto the Jhin. Hey, what's up? Pick up the Jhin, jump over the wall, kill Nidalee, one shot, jump out.
Yes!
Juicy. You can tell I'm happy with that. You can tell I'm happy with that. And that's going to be the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This was actually a super fun game to watch and play. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. If you're new here, subscribe. I appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Catch you later.